Hello and welcome to our instructional video on how to prepare, prime and insert a Dana Easy Release Infusion set. Firstly, just want to mention we have a physical hard copy of Easy Release insertion instructions available for you. These are available to download from our website, but also they should be available at your hospital on request. So should you wish to have a physical copy of the instructions, you can go ahead and get one of those for yourselves. Okay, so when it comes to inserting the Easy Release, we're going to start from the position of assuming your pump has already been filled with insulin. We've got other videos describing that process, but your cartridge should be inserted in the pump, filled, ready to go. We therefore are going to start by attaching our infusion set to the pump and getting that prime complete. So when it comes to the Easy Release, they come in 7 or 4.5mm cannula lengths. They are a steel set. The 4.5mm cannula length being the shortest cannula in the world, very useful for low body fat, young children and during pregnancy. The one that I've got here today is the 7mm version, which is more ubiquitous. First thing to check would be the expiry date on the packaging, as well as to ensure that there's no rips or tears in the paper so we can guarantee its sterility. Tearing the paper off the top of the infusion set allows us access to the tubing and cannula inside. And the first thing you would do is grab that tubing and unwind it. The tubing has a connection piece that looks a little bit like this, and that corresponds to the connection piece on the other side of the tubing connected to the cannula head. So the first thing to do would be to push those two together, clipping it into place. They can go in either way round, it doesn't matter. Gentle squeeze on either side will remove the connection. So with our cannula connected, we can drop the cannula itself back into the plastic bath, as we like to call it, ready to catch any insulin droplets that come out during the prime. We can hold our pump upside down and screw our tubing into place. It's reverse threaded, so it's going to turn the opposite direction to the way you expect. Now, should you be using the auto setter, the prime will be ready to go, but as we're not on our example here, we're going to go across to refill. We're going to go into prime, and we're going to manually trigger that prime. When it comes to priming, the rules are the same across all of our cannulas. The only difference is with the steel, there is no cannula prime required, but regardless, 7-unit minimum, it should have no air present in the tubing, and we should see insulin dripping out the end of the cannula. So we'll assume that that prime has been completed. We'll turn our attention back to the cannula and get ready for inserting this set. Very simple, no inserter involved. We're going to use my cloud here to demonstrate. The first thing you'll want to do is turn the set upside down so we're facing the needle, and we'll take that little plastic needle cover off, just twisting and pulling as we do so. I'll throw that away. Then, quite carefully, we'll peel off the first half of the adhesive backing, and then we'll do the same on the other side. If you hold the tubing quite close to the cannula itself, you'll have more purchase with which to pull against. Now, with clean hands at this point, my recommendation would be, with your middle finger and your thumb, pull back on the adhesive, a bit like you're pulling back butterfly wings, and then have your first finger just located over the back of the head of the cannula. When it comes to inserting these, the trick is have it perpendicular to the skin. Short, sharp and quick movement inserts the cannula before smoothing the adhesive patch down. Very simple, nothing to it. Extremely thin needle, very high gauge, will go through the tissue very easily with no resistance and be quite comfortable once inserted. If you need to disconnect at any point during the use of this cannula, it's just a case of squeezing these two outer tabs, and it will just slide apart. Clicking back in like that reconnects. And that's all it is to it. Thank you very much for your attention.